As they commonly say, nobody's perfect, and I definitely am no exception to that saying. Today we will talk about my scars. They're not unsightly, but when somebody asks, you just think back to when they happened. So on my left hand, I have 2 scars on my thumb. I cut my hand while cutting apples one time. So the apple was on the bench and I was cutting it, and then the knife plunged into my thumb here, cutting my hand, obviously. I remember going to Dad with the blood just going down my hand, and I felt dizzy. He said my blood pressure probably dropped, and I panicked. But it healed, it just came up like that though. And the second scar on my thumb occurred on the day we graduated from primary school, year 6 for me. Whilst everybody was hugging and celebrating, I wasn't having any of it. So I got onto my scooter and I rushed home. But on the way there was this curve, and I was going too fast for the curve and somersaulted off of my scooter, scraping not only the line of the thumb, but my kneecap. So part of the line, what I call the joint line, is actually gone because of the incident. And it formed a bump-like scar similar to this one here. Another scar I have is on my left arm. I'll lift up my sleeve. I received it in food tech. You can't see it anymore because it's faded. But I was cooking with my partner and I had a tray of food that had just come out of the oven, and my hand was protected, but the cloth wasn't long enough to cover my entire arm. So when I held it similar to this, the end of the tray burned part of my arm. So at the time it turned into a bubble, like a blister, and I had to put it under water, cold water, for 15 minutes or so. The final scar I received, these aren't in any particular order by the way, it's just how I'm videoing this, is a scar I received on a slip and slide. So it was one of the ones you buy, take home, pump up. So there's this plastic sheet, and our old backyard had this slope, so that's where I situated the plastic sheet. Unknowingly, the grass hadn't been cut properly, and there was this stalk sticking up from the plastic, and going down my ankle was the unlucky thing to be caught, and it cut it open. There's still a scar, which is a reminder of mistakes and that you should be careful. But it's nothing to be ashamed of, it's just another part of your life that happened. So these scars aren't that serious or embarrassing. It's just when somebody notices and asks that you have to recall the moment if it's not too personal. So it can be a bit upsetting to go back to those times in the memory file, I suppose. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it wasn't happy. And I hope to make less cringy content in the future. I'm trying to improve, but I can't say it's easy because I am talking to a camera and not people in real life, which I would prefer, of course. And I thank all those who even click on these videos in the first place, because it means that they're giving somebody a go, or at least the channel a go. So thank you.